Let's go to Paramus Catholic. The Paladins hosting Don Bosco Prep. Both teams coming into Week 7 with 2-4 records and in desperate need of a victory under the Friday night lights. This was one of the best games in the state, and we've got the thrilling finish for you. Opening drive of the game, it's Shelton Applewhite to his great tight end, Henry Pearson. Look at how hard it is to bring Pearson down. That's a 14-yard gain deep into Don Bosco territory, and it would lead to this. Xavier Briggs DeVore, he stretches across the goal line, 4-yard scoring play. It's 7-0 Paladins. Later in the first, Paramus Catholic driving again. Applewhite's pass tipped and picked off by Kevin Brennan. The Navy commit comes up with a turnover, and the Ironmen take over. And get ready to see one of the best sophomores in America. This is Jalen Berger out of the Wildcat. Look at that cutback move. Jalen Berger is gone, 69 yards. We're tied at 7 at the half. Let's move on to the third quarter now, where Berger was back at it again. Jalen Berger, that Wildcat's working for Don Bosco. Later, 78 yards for Jalen Berger. That's 2 long touchdown runs. Don Bosco has a 14-7 lead. So now Paramus Catholic needs to come up with an answer. And it's Applewhite to Muhammad Toure. He spins his way down to the Don Bosco 22-yard line. Great job of getting those extra yards after the catch. But this drive comes to a halt thanks to the dangerous Marcellus Erlington. That's a big quarterback sack. PC turns it over on downs, but the Paladins would get a clutch defensive play of their own. Henry Pearson with the big stick right there. Pearson doing a good job of playing two-way football. We're in the fourth quarter. The Paladins down by 7, under 3 minutes to go. Applewhite to Mohamed Toure for 12 yards. Move the chains. And then it's Applewhite going to throw the slant to Robbie Gomez. Another first down. The Paladins are now deep in Don Bosco territory with 2 minutes to go. Xavier Briggs DeVore caps off the drive. 5-yard touchdown with 1:25 to go. We've got a 14-14 ball game. Time for Don Bosco to try and win it in regulation. As we see Jaquil Batts to Christian Dramel. Look at that catch by Dramel down to the 25-yard line. And then it's going to be Betts with the give to Jalen Berger. Berger gets it down to the 18. They call a timeout. The Ironmen are at the 18-yard line. Brandon Marrero's going to have a chance to win it. But Marrero's kick, plenty deep, but just wide left. We're going to overtime, tied at 14. We've seen Jalen Berger run for TDs. We're going to see some serious versatility here in the overtime session. It's Berger from the Wildcat. No, look, he's throwing it. Touchdown to Kieran Reynolds, 25 yards. It's 21-14. Now Paramus Catholic gets their turn in overtime. This is Briggs DeVore on the run, nothing doing. Jason Haber with a big tackle for loss. And it's Paramus Catholic facing adversity, needing a touchdown for double overtime. Applewhite to Andy Ambroise. And look at this effort from Ambroise. He won't be denied. Wow, 14-yard touchdown. It's 21-20. Now the Paladins were thinking double OT, but an illegal substitution call on Don Bosco moves it to the 1.5. So now Coach Dan Sabella says, let's go for the win. Gutsy call, does it pay off? Briggs DeVore, he gets it past the plane before he loses the handle, and the officials are going to put those 2 points on the board, and Paramus Catholic wins it in thrilling fashion. Xavier Briggs DeVore with the 2-point conversion, 22-21. How about that finish in Paramus? You see the celebration as Paramus Catholic gets the win over Don Bosco Prep. What a fantastic football game. A huge win to say the least for Paramus Catholic. The Paladins move to 3-4 on the season, and they get ready for a huge game with St. Joe's Montvale next week. Paramus Catholic has faced adversity on and off the field. It's been well documented in the press, but this team was able to come together and pull off one fantastic victory. Our Alex Lorenzo was there and gets the post-game reaction as Paramus Catholic tops Don Bosco 22-21 in OT.
Thanks a lot, Rich. I'm not sure there was any team in the state that needed to win more than Paramus Catholic. It had been a month since the Paladins' last W, but Coach Dan Sabella's team never quit, getting a season-changing win tonight against Don Bosco. And after the game, I caught up with Coach Sabella and the victorious Paramus Catholic Paladins.
Now, the penalty changed it. You know, when they had the penalty for the substitution penalty, you know, you got a chance to win it on one play, and you know, you got to believe in your guys. I think it gives us confidence. I think it builds everybody's morale, and there's a lot to play for. You know, there's still a lot out there to be had, and who's playing their best ball come playoff time is the team that's going to take it the farthest. So, you know, hopefully that's us. This is definitely something to feel good about. We needed it.
It was a big one tonight. You know, we've been preparing all week. We was fighting hard all week. We was real tough, hard practices, and we got it done tonight. Overtime came, they scored, and offense, we had to answer right back. It was a broken play, rolled out to the right, and my receiver was right there.
On that two-point conversion, I was just telling Coach Sabella we can do it. Like, I know my men, we're just going to push through it. We're gonna get it, especially with that penalty there. That was the icing on the cake. We knew for sure that we were going to be able to do it then.
Reporting for Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Alex Lorenzo.